So it turns out that if aliens ever show up here on Earth, little green men might be the least of our problems. A new study indicates that instead, they'll probably be more like super intelligent dinosaurs, as smart and as cunning as humans. As one scientist put it, we would be better off not meeting them. Sleep tight.
Welcome to the Petroglyphs in the Sky, the ultimate UFO show, with your host, Jeff woolwine.
Shortly after 8 p.m., Arizona reported seeing a triangular-shaped object which greeted thousands of people who saw more than stars in the night sky.
Mystery remains unsolved and controversial.
On March the 13th, 1997, compelling accounts of various flights saved of Arizona. These flights are now referred to as the Phoenix flights, were actually witnessed and evidenced by other citizens. What were these flights? What is an alien contact? Tonight, we explore the Phoenix flights in the sky with Jeff woolwine from Petroglyphsinthesky.com.
Jeff woolwine, the first person to do this.
What you choose to believe about Jeff woolwine and his petroglyph theories is entirely up to you. And whether he's a madman or a genius, I guess no one can say. What we can say is that ancient art is riddled with images of strange beings, wheels of fire, and flying shields in the sky.
Jeff woolwine.
Welcome, Skywatchers, to another episode of Petroglyphs in the Sky, Ultimate UFO Show. I'm your host, Jeff woolwine. Thanks for tuning in today. We got a lot of great videos in store. Most of these UFOs videos you're going to see today was filmed by myself. What I did is I took a trip out to South Mountain in Phoenix, Arizona, and I basically watched that mountain for 2.5 years. And as I did, I watched things come and go from the mountain. And I went out there to investigate, looking for a crop circle or some kind of evidence to suggest, that I did see something, because I witnessed something falling out of the sky and landing on the mountain and then taking off. And then when I go out there, and the camera filmed it also, so something happened. So when you go out there, you're expecting to see a crop circle or some kind of, formation, that this thing was here, some kind of evidence. But I didn't find any of that. But what I did find was some petroglyphs, some rock art of some little stick figure men looking up at the exact same thing that I filmed in the sky. When I realized that, this is the first time, anyone has ever done this before, because for years now, it's just been a theory. Oh, well, we think that the Native Americans, saw things in the sky and carved it on the rocks there. But you see, with my research, with my work, what I actually did is I proved it. I went out to the mountain, and I hiked that mountain, and I watched that mountain for 2.5 years. And I saw some really crazy things coming and going from that mountain. And when I knew that the petroglyphs matched, this is the first time that, and I've been studying UFOs for years now, for at least 20 years now. And I've never came across any kind of article, any kind of video that anyone has ever done anything like this that I've done before that's actually matched that's actually matched, you know, the UFOs with the rock art. So I was the first one to do this, and so Spot's telling me a video is ready to go. So I hope you enjoy it. that was really neat, you know, watching those lights that night, you know, seeing those formations, and we got really great photographs on that. Now let's take a look-see at my good friend Jaime Maussan
triangulares grabados en los Estados Unidos. Estos corresponden a los años de 2004 y 2008. Sin embargo, nos demuestran, una vez que hemos visto las imágenes grabadas recientemente en otros países, cómo esta característica es constante. Es decir, estos sujetos han estado aquí ya desde hace mucho tiempo. La información con Edith López.
Estados Unidos es uno de los países donde continuamente se registran avistamientos de objetos triangulares no identificados.
Got you, sucker. It's awfully quiet. I'm in where we can see the lights.
Este video fue grabado en Lake City, Illinois, el 4 de enero de 2008. En este material se observan primero 3 luces en perfecta formación triangular que destellan diversos colores. Las luces se mueven constantemente sin perder la alineación, lo que demuestra que son parte de una estructura sólida o de una de las llamadas naves triangulares. Y después aparece otra luz en medio de la alineación. El testigo que lo grabó se sorprende por el sonido que se escucha y dice que lo que se ve en el cielo es semejante a una huella gigante.
That is it. Oh, dude, I got it. Big ass paw print, man.
Para el investigador Santiago Iturria, que nos proporcionó este material, por el movimiento del objeto dice que sin duda se trata de un clásico ovni triangular.
Pues en esta localidad, Lake Zurich, Illinois, pues un lugar que pues no se había reportado antes. Sin embargo, bueno, este testigo logra captar este ovni triangular que muestra 3 luces y de repente se prende una lucecita un poco más pequeña que luego pues toma intensidad. Lo más interesante de este video, Edith, es que esta nave empieza a hacer giros, o sea, gira sobre sí misma. Es una particularidad importante porque eso pues descarta de inmediato que sea un avión convencional, una aeronave convencional, invariablemente de la configuración que muestran estas luces, las cuales pues en todo momento conservan su distancia una de otra, se va desplazando y bueno, cuando hace esa especie como de giros, pues caray, entonces sí no nos queda ninguna duda que es uno de los llamados ovnis triangulares clásicos, por cierto.
Una evidencia más de la presencia de objetos voladores no identificados en el cielo de Estados Unidos es este que apareció el 3 de noviembre de 2004 en Phoenix, Arizona, y que fue grabado por el cazador de ovnis, Jeff Woolwine.
Yeah! Woo!
That was great!
Look at that! That is cool!
Son 3 luces en perfecta formación triangular y hay una más abajo. Los 4 objetos sobrevuelan a baja altura, pues se ven a muy poca distancia de las lámparas de alumbrado público.
Nosotros tenemos como referencia un video que logra Jeff Woolwine en Phoenix, Arizona. Jeff Woolwine es uno de los más importantes skywatchers en Estados Unidos y esa noche logra él una evidencia verdaderamente sorprendente hablando de los ovnis triangulares. Un video muy bien logrado, se ven las luces de la ciudad muy claras y se ve pero claramente las 3 luces en formación del clásico ovni triangular más una luz adicional como lo que llamamos el centinela en la parte de abajo y se van desplazando al unísono, o sea, se van desplazando al unísono lentamente tanto el ovni triangular como el centinela que está abajo.
Los testigos se escuchan emocionados por lo que se está viendo en ese momento en el cielo de Phoenix e incluso dicen que por la forma como aparecen alineados los objetos podría tratarse de una señal extraterrestre.
Well, what they mean with that symbol? Right now it looks like an arrow. It's, I don't know, maybe they're telling us that they're charging up, you know, they're using the ley lines, they're using the energy. I don't know. I don't know, you know. I would say it would, could it be like a warning sign? Could be.
Desde finales de la década de los 40 se han acumulado reportes de los llamados objetos triangulares no identificados que han aparecido por diversas ciudades del mundo, como estos que le presentamos de Illinois y Arizona.
ultimate UFO show with your host, Jeff Woolwine. Have you seen strange things in the sky? Report it at Jeff Woolwine's website, petroglyphsinthesky.com, or email Jeff at petroglyphsinthesky@yahoo.com. And remember, the petroglyphs not only shows our past, but our future as well. Tell your friends.
With our next story, keep in mind that we really do tell it like it is, even when it is hard to believe.
There is a law enforcement agency here in Arizona that actually welcomes claims of the paranormal, ghosts, witchcraft, UFOs, even Bigfoot. And CBS 5's Carol Liu has the investigative reports to prove it. In a story you'll see only on CBS 5.
Well, most police departments won't take reports like this, but about 10 years ago, some officials decided to stop the snickering and thoroughly investigate. Tonight, a retired police lieutenant spills some secrets. Hundreds of photos from strange scenes in northeastern Arizona. Dozens of documents reporting unusual and unexplained activity. These are the investigative reports shared exclusively with CBS 5 News by the Navajo Rangers.
Navajo Nation Rangers are a federal law enforcement resource outfit on the reservation.
John Dover spent 31 years in police work. The last 10 included claims of the paranormal.
Haunted locations and things, going bump in the night, objects appearing out of the air and dropping onto the floors, objects flying across rooms, ceramic vessels exploding, and then we got involved in UFO investigations.
In one of the most solid cases, just last month, a mother and daughter describe a mass of lights floating over uninhabited reservation land. The lights blinked out after a few seconds, followed by a sonic boom, a black domed craft, and the entire town of Chinle losing power. And then there's Bigfoot, often associated with this film taken 40 years ago in the Pacific Northwest. Both Apache and Navajo tribes say they too have Sasquatch. One case Dover investigated had 30 witnesses.
We came out with physical evidence, hair samples, footprints, stride distances, logs that had been pulled out of the bog area and removed that normal people wouldn't have been able to do.
Here in Arizona, so-called paranormal activity is abundant, but serious investigation is not. Just ask Jim Mann, state director of the research organization MUFON.
It's always been the history that, unfortunately, the news media, has sort of rolled their eyes at us and snickered at us.
Mann says that's changing. UFO conferences make information widely available, and groups like the Navajo Rangers make reporting such cases more legit.
We have to grow up and realize that this phenomenon is really happening. This is really happening. We have to get over the giggle factor.
John Dover found out the more you look into these cases, the more you find.
The confidence level is high. We've seen them ourselves on occasion. We've seen craft, cigar-shaped craft flying low. We've seen orbs. I had one follow me for about 30 minutes one time.
But in the end, it doesn't matter what he sees. It's about the witnesses.
Their testimony would be accepted in a homicide trial.
Being treated with dignity in a field so lacking in respect.
Maybe we don't believe it, maybe we don't hold to every belief that you do, but we're going to investigate it rather meticulously and professionally, and we're going to record it, and we're going to let the chips fall where they will.
Carol Liu, CBS 5 News.
Okay, let's get to your mail. This is from Kimberly Keys in Phoenix, Arizona. She writes in, for the past 3 nights, we've seen strange, brightly glowing lights in the northwest to north sky over Phoenix. We're located on 32nd Street in Camelback. They're brighter than any planes, and they illuminate lights purple, green, gold, and red. They appear to move slightly as if they were just hovering. The sightings were roughly between 9 and 11 p.m. and it usually lasted towards daybreak. We didn't capture it on film, but all we could see with the naked eye is that they were much clearer through binoculars. What we've been seeing right now, I write you because we just seen 3 nearly directly above my home. So if you're seeing these UFOs, if you're seeing these things on a regular basis, you really need to get those cameras ready and have your autofocus all ready to go and batteries charged. And when these things appear, because you don't know how long it's going to last, you know, you want to jump on that and film that. And thanks, Kimberly. Yes, I've seen a lot of, I filmed a lot of UFOs in that area. A lot of lights. 32nd Street in Camelback, that's pretty much in the heart of downtown Phoenix. But I believe that there's a mountain over there, and it's called Camelback Mountain, and along with Payasoa Peak, formerly known as Squaw Peak. But those 2 mountains there are very sacred to the Native Americans. Camelback, not so much. I didn't find any petroglyphs when I was at Camelback Mountain, and but Payasoa Peak, formerly known as Squaw Mountain, that has a lot of petroglyphs on it, and it does show people looking up at strange things in the sky. Now, the reason why I think these things like hang around these mountains is because those mountains around the Valley of the Sun are fault lines. They were created by fault lines by a big volcano. And these volcanoes, these fault lines generate a type of energy. Now, in my studies, investigations on these UFOs, tracking them, check out my website, Petroglyphs in the Sky, Ultimate UFO Show. Sorry we didn't have much time, but the fault lines, the energy lines, and the position of the sun, that is how you can track these things. You can find out all that information on my website on how I tracked them and how I saw them, and you can do it too. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Sky, Jeff Woolwine. Petroglyph in the Sky, which is a bank. Tom Moreno, Captain Star Eagle from Cosmic Chronicle. Jim Rogers from The Cutting Edge Show. TheKevinSmithShow.com. Access Tucson. And viewers like you, thank you. Until the next exciting episode, keep your eyes in the skies. You never know what you might see.